Hey guys, it's Wayne from WRPB and WRPB Studios. You know, for 27 years I've been in front of this camera, or in front of a mic or a camera, and it's very rare that I have a complaint that I have to talk about. But today is one of those days. So, I went up to see my daughter in DC, and I figured, let me give Hertz Rent-A-Car a chance. So I go and I rent a car from Hertz. And I drive up to DC from Florida, and I'm early, so we're driving around, and all of a sudden, red lights and blue lights behind me, cop car. They pull me over, and I can't imagine why, and they said, do you know why we pulled you over? And of course I said no, and they proceeded to tell me that my tags were expired. So now Hertz rented me a car with expired tags. But when they looked it up on the computer, the tags weren't expired, just somebody from Hertz didn't put the little yellow stickers on. So we were all laughing, the cops and I were laughing, and they gave me a warning. And they told me it's a moving violation, $100 fine if I got a ticket. So I go back to my daughter's house, I call Hertz, and I tell them, you need to bring me a car because I don't want to drive this car and take this car. Well, we can't do this, blah, blah, blah. And after 20 minutes or a half hour of making calls to them, I got a case number. And they said, go to the airport, Reagan Airport, and exchange it. So I go to Reagan Airport, and the returns were on the second floor. So there is all my luggage in the car. And I go downstairs, and they can't find the case, they can't find anything. So I go and I speak to the guy in the lot. His name was Paul. And I said, the tags were expired. And I got a warning. So he looks it up on the computer and says, the tags aren't expired. Is there anything mechanically wrong? I said, no, nothing mechanically wrong. The tags are expired. Well, they're not. I said, well, why don't you go upstairs and look, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And very nasty, he said, no, I'm not going up there. So I go back in, and now I talk to the lot manager, and she was very nice. And she exchanges the car out, so now you guys know that I have a lung illness, and you can hear me coughing today. I have to carry my luggage from the second floor down to the first floor, all the way to the back to go to the new car. Whatever. I got the car, finished my trip. It was a 2-day trip to DC. That was about 3 hours of my time. So I returned the car back here in Port St. Lucie, and he says, well, I'll give you $100 credit. I said to him, that's fine. I said, that will take care of the fact that you didn't put the stickers on the plates. I said, but I'm not finished with Hertz because I was treated really, really crappy. But I can't blame him for that because that wasn't him. So I leave and I call Hertz, and of course I get some dumb foreigner in another country, okay, who's telling me, well, you already accepted the $100, so there's nothing more we can do. I said, I'm not looking for money. I'm looking for you to tell me that you will either retrain Paul, fire Paul, okay, or discipline Paul, because I was treated really terribly there, and it killed 4 hours of my trip. They wouldn't do anything, and they were not nice. So I asked for the supervisor, and she was as dumb as the rest of them. So it just goes to show you that customer service today is terrible. And Hertz, I would never rent from Hertz again. And my recommendation to you guys is never, ever go to Hertz. I've always rented from Budget and Enterprise, and they've both done really well for me. And I don't know why I was stupid enough to use Hertz, but my recommendation is never, ever use Hertz, because if you can't change the little sticker on the plate, that's sad, because that's your job. And then if you can't treat your customers properly at customer service and talk to them in this country with people that the customers can understand, that's a major problem to me. So with that, everybody, my recommendation is thumbs totally down for Hertz. Never use them. That's my personal recommendation. Thank you for watching. Bye.